Happy Friday. You made it to the end of a week. Bet you thought you weren't gonna do that. It's APBA Baseball King of the Hill Hall of Fame set tournament action for you this afternoon. And we have an excellent matchup going for you in this one. It is a battle for first place. The current King of the Hill are the Negro League's Hall of Famers. They have 2 wins. They are 1 game out of first place. One of the teams in first place, there's a first place tie at the moment between the 1981 to the present American League Hall of Famers and the 1921 to 1940 Hall of Famers. If the Negro Leaguers win this one, they're tied in first. Gonna be a good game. Glad you're with me. Let's go to the starting lineups. Starting lineups go like this for the visiting American Leaguers. 1981 to the present, Robin Yount leads off in left field. Robbie Alomar bats second at second base. George Brett bats third at third base. Cal Ripken Jr. bats cleanup at shortstop. Jim Thome bats fifth at first base. Kirby Puckett bats sixth in center field. Harold Baines bats seventh in right field. Jorge Posada bats eighth and does the catching. And on the mound for the American Leaguers, batting ninth, it's Roger Clemens. He is an A pitcher with an XYZ modifier. The 1981 to the present American Leaguers are 3-2. The Negro League Hall of Famers are 2-1. No player may start in the same spot 4 consecutive games, so there is a lot of changes in the lineup today for the Negro Leaguers. Leading off in left field, it's Cool Papa Bell. Batting second at shortstop, it's Pop Lloyd. I moved him from second base to shortstop for the game. Pete Hill bats third in center field. Biz Mackey bats fourth and does the catching. Cristobal Torriente bats fifth and plays right field. Martin Digo bats sixth and plays first base. Ray Dandridge bats seventh and plays third base. And Frank Grant bats eighth and plays second base. On the mound, it's Rube Foster's little brother, Willie Foster. He's an A pitcher with an X modifier. And he will be on in a left-hander. And he is on the mound for the Negro Leaguers in today's game. Both teams are a fielding 1 in this ball game. It's a big one. Here are the standings as of right now. You can see the 81 to the present All-Stars or Hall of Famers are 3-2. 80 National Leaguers 81 to the present are 1-2. The 01 to the 20s are 1-2. The 21s to the 40s are also 3-2. They're tied at first place. 41 to the 60s are 2-2. 61s to the 80s are 2-2. The not yet Hall of Famers are 1-2. And the Negro Leaguers are 2-1. So you can see one more win puts the Negro Leaguers in a 3-way tie for first place. If, on the other hand, the 81 to the present American Leaguers win, they will be all alone at 4 wins. First 2 teams to 10 wins in this tournament makes the World Series. And there are your standings. Let's play ball. Oh, it's Willie Foster and the Negro Leaguers against the 81 to the present American League Hall of Famers. Robin Yount stepping in the batter's box, and we're ready to go. Willie Foster winds and delivers to Robin. And there's a base hit to center field to start the game. And that means Pete Hill collects it and throws it back in, and we are underway in the King of the Hill APBA tournament. This is game number 16 in the tournament. Foster to the stretch, the pitch to Alomar. And it's popped up. That's Posada under it, and he will make the catch for, I'm sorry, that's Bismacki under it, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Now it's George Brett. Foster the stretch, looks at Yelp. The pitch home is a hanger. It's a hanger to Brett, and he rips it. It's going to be a base hit, and Robin's going to streak to third base. American Leaguers at the corners with 1 out in the first inning. Willie Foster in a jam. Ripken coming to the plate. Negro Leaguers are going to play at double play depth on the infield. Foster the stretch. The pitch to Cal is grounded to Digo. He throws to Lloyd for 1. The relay to Foster is in time for a 3-6-1 double play, soul-crushing, rally-killing, and we've played 1/2 inning. No score in this one. That was a big, big moment to get out of for Foster. All right, let's see if the Negro Leaguers can turn that into some offensive momentum. The pitch from Clemens to Cool Papa Bell is strike 3, swinging on some upstairs gas. There's 1 down in the bottom of the first. Now it's Pop Lloyd. The man called the Black Honus Wagner grounds this one to Ripken at short. He throws to Tomey, and there's 2 down in the first, and now it's Pete Hill. Clemens winds and delivers to Hill, and this one is grounded to Ripken. He's going to collect it and throw to Tomey, and that'll retire the Negro Leaguers in the bottom of the first. We played 1, and there's no score. Foster back out to face Tomey, Puckett, and Baines for the American Leaguers. This is a battle for first place. American Leaguers win. They're in first all by their lonesomes. Pitch to Tomey from Peoria, Illinois. He walks, trots down to first base, and now it's Puckett. Foster the stretch. Pitch to Kirby. It's popped up one more time. Bismacki under it, and he's going to take it for out number 1 in the top of the second. Now it's Baines. Foster the stretch. The pitch to Harold. Hey, struck him out. That's Willie's first. There's 2 gone in the top of the second. And now it's Posada with Clemens in the on-deck circle. The pitch is popped up. That's Ray Dandridge, and he's going to take it on the infield dirt, and that retires the American Leaguers in the second. We played 1.5, and there's still no score. Clemens out. He'll face Mackey, Torriente, and Digo for the Negro Leaguers. Pitch to Biz is grounded to Alomar. Robbie gloves it and throws to Tomey, and there's 1 down. Now it's Torriente. Cristobal, right fielder today. The pitch from Clemens. Hey, struck him out. That's number 2 for Roger. 5 up and 5 down so far for Clemens. Now it's Digo backing up Buck Leonard at first base today. Pitch from Clemens. Hey, struck him out. Number 3 for Roger. 6 up, 6 down for the American League pitching ace. We go to the third with no score. Clemens will lead off for the American Leaguers, and then we go to the top of the order with Yount and then Robbie Alomar. Foster's pitch to Clemens. Hey, struck him out. That's Willie's second. One gone in the third. Now it's Robin. 1 for 1 in this game. A pitch to him. And he's 2 for 2 with another single to center field. Robin's on with 1 out. Now it's Alomar. See what they might want to do here. Joe Torre is the American League manager. Are they going to put a play on? Foster, the stretch. The pitch to Alomar. There goes Yount. And the throw down to Mackey. From Mackey to Pop Lloyd is in time. They get Yount on the attempted steal. There's 2 down now, and Alomar is behind in the count. 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on for Alomar. He tried to run, didn't work. Biz Mackey can throw. This is a ground ball to Pop Lloyd. He throws to Digo, and that will retire the side. After 2.5, no score. Clemens gets the bottom third of the Negro League order. Dandridge, Grant, and Willie Foster in the third. Base hit center field, Ray Dandridge. Now it's Frank Grant. Clemens to the stretch for the first time. The pitch home to Grant. Hey, struck him out. Number 4 for Roger. And now it's Foster. Some people think this guy was the best ever in Negro League's history as far as pitching goes. Clemens, the stretch, the pitch to Willie. He squares to bunt. He's going to get it down and advance the runners. The runner. It's back to Clemens. He's going to flip to Alomar covering first, and the sacrifice works. Dandridge moves to second base. And now it's the top of the Negro Leaguers order with Cool Papa Bell. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Clemens a stretch. The pitch to Papa. And he strikes him out for the second time. Strikeout number 5 for Clemens. We've played 3 complete, and we have no score. Willie Foster gets the meat of the American League order in the 4th. Brett, Ripken, and Tomey coming up. Pitch to George. This is hit to right field. Torriente is under it toward the line and makes the catch. There's 1 down in the 4th. Ripken up now. Cal is 0 for 1 with that ugly double play that he hit into in the first. The pitch to left, high but not deep. This is Cool Papa Bell one more time, and there's 2 down. And now it's Tomey, who walked in the second. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's Willie's third. And that'll retire the American Leaguers in the 4th. We played 3.5. We got a pitching duel. We got a good one going. No score in this battle for first place. Negro Leaguers fighting for a share of it. American Leaguers fighting to have it all by themselves. It's Lloyd, Hill, and Mackey in the 4th. The pitch. Base hit Pop Lloyd to right field, and he's on for the first time. Now Lloyd is going to be on first with Pete Hill coming up. Clemens the stretch. Pitch to Hill. There goes Lloyd. There goes Lloyd. Line shot grabbed by Brett. He fires to Tomey, and it is a rally-killing, soul-crushing, line-out double play returned by the American Leaguers. There's 2 outs now for Biz Mackey. Biz is 0 for 1. The pitch. That's ball 1. And it's a hanger to Biz Mackey. You don't want to do that. And that's going to be over the head of Puckett. He's got to go get it off the wall and throw it back in. Mackey's got a 2-out double. Now it's Torriente. Mackey's in scoring position. Clemens, the stretch, the pitch. Popped it up. That wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Cal Ripken under it, and he will take it for out number 3. We've played 4, and we've decided nothing. There's no score in this one. Good old-fashioned pitcher's duel between Willie Foster and Roger Clemens. Puckett, Baines, and Posada coming up for the American Leaguers in the 5th. Pitch from Willie. Ground ball, Pop Lloyd. He scoops it up and fires to Digo, and that's 1 down. Now it's Baines 0 for 1. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's the 4th for Foster. The 2nd for Baines, and there's nobody on and 2 outs for Posada. Clemens is on deck. Foster winds and delivers. Ground ball, Lloyd. He throws to Digo, and that will retire the American Leaguers. We're halfway through this one. No score. Clemens will face Digo, Dandridge, and Grant in the bottom of the 5th. Rogers' pitch to Martin is a base hit to left field. He's on. Now it's Dandridge. Clemens the stretch. The pitch. There goes Digo. Dandridge takes for strike 1. The throwdown from Posada to Alomar. Not in time. Digo steals second base. He's in scoring position now for Dandridge. Nobody out. In the bottom of the 5th. Clemens the stretch. The pitch. Ground ball, Brett. He gloves it to his left. He plants. He fires to first. They get Dandridge. Digo coming to 3rd. The throw back from Tomey to Brett. Not in time. He slides in safely. So there is a runner at 3rd now with 1 out for the Negro Leaguers. Grant at the plate. And Foster on deck. First run of the game, 90 feet away. Clemens the stretch, the pitch to Grant. He's bunting, he gets it down. He's bunting. Right back to Clemens, and Digo slides in safely. The throw is to first base. They retire Grant. It's 1-0 Negro Leaguers. On the squeeze bunt by Frank Grant. Now with nobody on, 1 out and 1 in, it's Willie Foster coming to the plate. Gotta be ready. Those Negro Leaguers are aggressive baseball. Foster bunted in the 3rd. The pitch from Clemens. High but not deep to right field. Here comes Baines, and he's got it for the 3rd out. But the Negro Leaguers score 1 on 1 hit, and they leave none. After 5, they lead 1-0 in their quest for a first-place tie when this game is over. Clemens is due up to lead off the 6th. He will bat, and now then it'll be Yount, and then Alomar at the top of the American League order. Foster's pitch. Hey, strikes out Clemens. That's Willie's 5th, and it's 8 in a row retired by the Negro League's left-hander. Now it's Robin Yount, who has a pair of hits today. Caught stealing in the third. Foster winds and delivers. Hit to left, but not too deep. Cool Papa Bell is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. 9 in a row retired by Foster. Alomar 0 for 2. The pitch. Ground ball, Digo. He's going to take it to first, all by his lonesome. And that will retire the American Leaguers as Willie Foster is on a major roll. 10 in a row retired by Willie. And he has only allowed 3 hits. Clemens out for inning number 6. The bottom of the 6th is the top of the Negro Leaguers order. Bell, Lloyd, and Hill. Cool Papa Bell is 0 for 2. Pitch from Roger. Hit to left. Robin Yount has plenty of room, and there's 1 down. Now it's Lloyd, 1 for 2. Pitch from Clemens. Hey, struck him out. That's Rogers' 6th. And there's 2 gone in the 6th now, and it'll be Pete Hill, 0 for 2. But a dangerous, dangerous dead ball player. The pitch. Ground ball, Ripken. Cal's got it and throws to Tomey, and that will retire the Negro Leaguers in the 6th. We're going to the 7th. 1-0 Negro Leaguers over the 81 to the present American Leaguers. Foster will face the meat of the order again. Brett, Ripken, and Tomey in the top of the 7th. Pitch to George. Hey, struck him out. That's number 6 for Willie Foster. Now it's Ripken 0 for 2. Pitch to Cal. He walked him. That breaks Foster's string of 11 in a row. And more importantly, puts the tying run on the plate on base for the American Leaguers. Tomey up now. He walked in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th. The pitch from Foster. Grounded to Digo. He gloves it and flips to Foster covering. That'll retire Tomey as Ripken moves up to 2nd base and is now in scoring position for Puckett. But there are 2 outs. Foster the stretch, the pitch to Kirby. Popped it up. Pop Lloyd under it, coincidentally, and takes it for out number 3. It's time to stretch them out in this one. We've played 6.5. 1-0 Negro Leaguers. They win. We got a 3-way tie for first place in our King of the Hill tournament. This is the APBA Baseball Hall of Fame set. Mackey, Torriente, and Digo coming up for the Negro Leaguers in the bottom of the 7th. Biz is 1 for 2. Pitch from Clemens is a hanger. And that's going to be trouble. That's going to be big trouble. It's going to be extra bases for Mackey. And he's at 2nd with a double by the time Puckett gets it back in. Torriente is up, and he is due. He's 0 for 2. And Mike Mussina starts to throw in the bullpen for the American Leaguers. Giving up another run seems like a bad idea for the American Leaguers. Clemens the stretch, the pitch to Torriente. Is grounded to Brett. He gloves it to his left, and one more time plants and throws to Tomey, and here comes Biz Mackey to 3rd. Tomey's return throw to Brett, not in time. Biz slides in safely, so he's 90 feet away now, and it's Digo coming to the plate. The man who could play every position, and did. He has scored the Negro Leaguers' only run in this game. He is up there now with a man on third and 1 out. The infield moves in for the American League. We're in the bottom of the 7th. There's 1 out. The pitch to Digo. He lost him. That's ball 4. Now there's Negro Leaguers at the corners for Dandridge. Ray 1 for 2. Clemens the stretch. Infield still in. Pitch to Dandridge. Base hit left field. That drops in front of Yount. He's in left center. He pivots and throws. Digo takes third. The throw's coming into second base to keep the double play in order. It's 2-0 Negro Leaguers on the single by Dandridge. Mackey scores from third. Negro Leaguers at the corners. Digo at third. Dandridge at first. And Grant at the plate. 1 man out. Infield is in. Clemens the stretch. The pitch to Grant. And that's going to be a hanger. And that's going to be trouble. Over third base. Yount's got to go get it. Digo scores from third. Here comes Dandridge around third. He's going to be waved home. The throw comes to get Grant at third to Brett. And he slides in safely. It's a 2-run triple for Frank Grant, and it's 4-0 Negro Leaguers with Willie Foster coming to the plate. That's going to do it for Clemens, and it's going to be Mike Mussina coming on in relief. Mussina will bat in the 6th spot. Puckett is going to be replaced. We're going to have a new center, or a new outfielder anyway. It's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. taking over in center field. He will bat 9th. Puckett is out. Mussina is in. Clemens is out. 4-0 Negro Leaguers. Mussina is a B pitcher with an XZ modifier. He's on to face Foster. And Grant is still at third base with 1 out. Mussina the belt. American League infield is in. The pitch to Foster. Hey, struck him out. That's number 1 for Mussina, but more importantly, it's the 2nd out of the inning for the American League, and now it's Bell at the plate. The pitch. This is to right field. Baines toward the line will make the catch, and that retires the Negro League Hall of Famers. But they add 3 to their total, and they are now up 4-0 after 7. And Willie Foster is looking pretty darn invincible at this point, which ought to put a good-size hex on him. Now that I've said that, Baines, Posada, and Ken Griffey Jr. in the 8th for the American League, and they got some work to do. Foster winds and pitches to Baines, and there's a base hit. That'll get action going in the Negro Leaguers bullpen. Hilton Smith and Andy Cooper are going to throw. Posada at the plate. He's going to be called back for Frank Thomas. The White Sox first baseman is going to bat for Posada. Ken Griffey Jr. is on deck. Foster just watching the proceedings. Baines at first with nobody out in the 8th. Foster's pitch to Thomas is grounded to Pop Lloyd. He goes to Grant for 1, and the relay to Digo is not in time. Thomas beats the Rap at first base with that football speed of his, and Junior Griffey comes to the plate with 1 out. First at bat for Ken Griffey Jr. Foster the stretch, the pitch home, and that's going to be hit to center and deep. Way back, Pete Hill to the wall, and it's gone. 4-2 lead now for the Negro Leaguers, as with 1 swing, Ken Griffey Jr. cuts the lead in half. 1 out in the 8th. Yount at the plate, 2 for 3. Foster winds and delivers. Hayes strikes out Robin for his 7th strikeout of the day. Now it's Alomar. Robbie 0 for 3. Foster winds and delivers. Popped it up. This is Dandridge, barely in fair territory. Will take it for out number 3, but the American League scores 2 on 2 hits. They leave none after 7.5 innings. It's 4-2 Negro Leaguers. We got a good one going down the stretch here. Mussina on for his first full inning of work. Lloyd, Hill, and Mackey are due up for the Negro Leaguers. Pop Lloyd is 1 for 3. The pitch from Mussina is grounded to Ripken. Cal gloves it and throws to Tomey for out number 1. Ivan Rodriguez is the new catcher for the American League. He is batting in the 8th spot of the batting order. Frank Thomas is done for the day. All right, so Lloyd is gone, Hill is up, and Mackey is on deck. Pitch to Pete Hill. Hit to center field, but not deep. Ken Griffey Jr. is under it, and there's 2 outs. Now it's Mackey 2 for 3, a pair of doubles and a run scored. Mussina winds and delivers to Biz. Hayes strikes him out. That's Mike's 2nd strikeout, and it retires the Negro Leaguers in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to the 9th. 4-2 Negro Leaguers. They are 3 outs from a share of first place in this tournament. Foster will face Brett, Ripken, and Tomey. 3, 4, 5 hitters in the 9th. Brett up first. 1 for 3. The pitch from Willie. Ground ball Lloyd. He plants, he throws to Digo, and there's 1 down. Now it's Ripken. 0 for 2 with a walk for Cal, the pitch. And it's a base hit to right field for Ripken. Tying run comes to the plate, and Tomey. Tomey is 0 for 2 with a walk. And in the on-deck circle is Ricky Henderson. Foster the stretch. The pitch to Tomey. Ground ball, Frank Grant. He goes to Pop Lloyd for 1. The relay to Digo is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing, and game-ending double play. And Cal Ripken is injured. Cal Ripken is hurt, sliding into second base, trying to break up the double play. And He looks like he's going to be out a few games. The Iron Man is going to miss some time. So the important piece of all of that is that the Negro Leaguers win the game 4-2. And they now have a share of first place in the King of the Hill tournament. The line score for the victorious Negro Leaguers: 4 runs on 7 hits, and they committed no errors. For the vanquished 1981 to the present American Leaguers, 2 runs on 6 hits, and they committed no errors. Winning pitcher is Willie Foster. Losing pitcher is Roger Clemens. Foster, this is his first decision. He is 1-0. And Clemens this is his first decision too. He drops to 0-1. So let's look at the standings as we close out this one. The 81 to the present American Leaguers dropped to 3-3. The Negro Leaguers here at the bottom are now 3-1. What matters in the King of the Hill tournament is your wins. So there's a 3-way tie for first place. The Negro Leaguers, the 21 to 40 squad, and the 81 to the present American Leaguers all have 3. They're all tied for first place. The next game will be the 1981 the present National Leaguers at the Negro Leaguers. So this will be their chance to move into a tie for second place, or for the Negro Leaguers to take over first place all by their lonesome. Should be a very, very interesting contest. The opposing pitchers will be David Cohn for the National League and Bullet Rogan for the Negro Leaguers. Couple of hard throwers going in that one. Hope you'll join me. Please subscribe to my channel. Share the video. Spread the word. I need your subscriptions. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night. So long, everybody.